Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. Today was day 3100 for me. Got my Immortal Hulk cover. Yay! Unfortunately puts me at 5 red for him, but oh well. I mean, beggars can't be choosers and all that, right? We don't turn down 5-star covers for free. Anyways, what are we here for today? Something kind of special. It's been requested. It's been talked about. I've had different requests to do PvE storylines for a little bit now, and it's not just been recent, but the idea has been rolled around in the past. But anyways, I guess today should be the day. We're going to go through strange sites. I'm going to do this every day until it's done. Now, if you know strange sites, that just means 3 days. But if you know PvE in this game, that means it can be a little lengthy. I don't blame anyone for fast forwarding through the video to the juicy parts that you need to see to help you out if there's any certain nodes you need help with or whatever. I'm going to go through them in order, and I'm going to zoom through them as fast as I can, but I'm also going to do it without, without trying to rush it so much that you're not seeing the details behind it. I'll read some of the storyline with it, but more importantly, we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of how do I get through shield level 10 details, nodes, whatnot. Strange Sites is pretty special too, because it's one of the only ones where you pick which stage you want to do next. Instead of being forced into a certain story for the day, there's 3 separate stories, and the order you do them in actually determines how some of the story plays out. Does it matter for you, the player, and what rewards you get? No. But it does matter for what Doctor Strange and his villains in this story say to him. It's nothing inconsequential. It doesn't mean anything at the end of it. You're still going to get the same rewards and the same details will come out. But it's a little different depending on what you do. And if you like storyline, it's neat to look at. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to present Strange Sites, Shield Level 10. And I like to play the 7 a.m. time slot, but that's only because I like my game to be available for me as early in the morning as possible in case I'm ready early in the morning. Never mind the fact that it's not early right now. That's none of your business. Here we go. So this time around we have Electro Woman without fear powered up. So she'll be the 5-star that we're going to have to use in the Essential node. Gertrude is powered up. She's going to be awesome when we have to use her. And then Gamora and Dakin are just going to kind of, they're going to be there. These other characters are going to be important to some extent, but America Chavez is going to stand out, and you'll see why soon enough. The rest of it might make an appearance, but probably not. To be quite honest, there's only a few different meta things I run for shield clearance level 10, and it really depends on what the enemies are, or what the story is. For this one, it's just 2 not even tile movers, okay? They forced me to use Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, but that's fine. Mine is a, 445, but they give you a loner 504. I'll just stick with the loner for right now. Okoye is your best friend for most PvE things. She's going to boost everyone's power up because of that Wakanda Forever. If you have her, use her, abuse her, put it black at 5, never turn back. Yellow should be at 5 too, because it's allows her to heal, be tanky, and make her Wakanda Forever even beefier more often, etc., etc. Her Wakanda Forever is going to beef up Doctor Strange's Yellow, which is the retaliation whenever the enemy casts a power, uses an action, and of course, Hulk is going to sit here and do his big old green door hit every turn that we can possibly let him do it for. Every time you can, if you have the ISO to spare, like me, you throw in red-yellow boost, throw in a team-up boost. Then it helps Okoye and Hulk get off the ground faster, finish the fight quicker. Let's get with it. So it says, what is happening? The wards guarding the Sanctum Sanctorum are breached. The fabric of this dimension tears itself open, and through that rift I see the dark dimension. Mindless ones, who dares send them to breach the Sanctum Sanctorum? I will know soon enough. This is going to be quick. Look at them, 5,700 health. No animations. Sorry, y'all. We don't have time for that. That was iHulk's green door, by the way, that just went off. Done. The rift remains open. It contains enormous power to create or destroy. What madman would unleash such power? Guilty as charged, I'm afraid. Cacillius, you have betrayed the masters? It was they who betrayed me. Without your wonderful toys, you can't stop me. They are scattered to my loyal followers across the realities. The rift will annihilate you, and if it does not, the evils of the dark dimension will. Perhaps we shall see. Goodbye, Strange. When next we meet, it will be your last day on Earth. The rift's power protects him. I still possess the Eye of Agamotto. May its vision show me the way through before it is too late. And we get past that introductory thing. Now this is where you get to choose your doors you get to go through. Door 1, 2, or 3. Door 1 is all Magia. Magia? I never know how to pronounce it. Door 2 is Doom stuff, so a lot of bots. You have the regular variety that don't move tiles, then you have the sentry ones too, which are annoying. And then you have the hand over here. Once again, not tile movers. 1 and 3 play very, very similar. We're going to start with 2, only because I find there's a difference in story if you go, I want to say it's, I could be off, but I want to say it's 2, 3, 1, or it's 2, 1, 3. It's okay. It's not like it's going to change everything too much, but I want to say starting with 2 changes something later on in this text. But whatever, let's go for it. Remember, when you choose a door, you can't go back. You don't have to choose them in this order per se. Choose it in the order you wish. But this, I'm going to use some very simple things each and every time. Easy ideas to get along with that are tailored to mainly the idea of non-tile moving goons. When there are tile movers, I might change it a little bit, but we'll see. So it says, the book was taken by Doom, wielder of an unnatural union between machine and mysticism. I must push through his loyal machines to retrieve Vishanti's book. So we have Doombots, Mindless Ones, and Ultron Sentries. So since it's non-tile movers, I'm actually going to go on with this Okoye, iHulk, and I will use Strange. Now, if you have 5-star Strange, great. His yellow's beefier. He's all beefed up here. But if you don't have him champed, or if you don't have him at good enough level, feel free to use 3-star Strange. It's still a power that's going to benefit from Wakanda Forever. Because what's going to happen here is Wakanda Forever is going to beef up that retaliation every time. Lights and sirens. The air is thick with fear, the magic of the book. Someone has corrupted its protective energies. There is a shield over the city, but it holds the people prisoner. Magical energy detected. Eliminate the intruder. Von Doom. Make New York into Latveria and use the Book of the Vishanti to do it? Never. Extreme prejudice. So, here we go. I only read those once each time, mind you. We got to get on with this. So, simple enough. What's going to happen here is you're going to try to keep Okoye as the tank, so matching her symbols every time you get. So team ups are important, very important, utmost importance. Yellows, I would say, are secondary, and then red or black as third. Probably red as third if I had to really choose. But powering up her Wakanda Forever is really the best thing you can do. Okay. The book contains protective and powerful magics of the Vishanti. I must destroy these Doombots and confront Von Doom and to reclaim it. Complete all the missions in this chapter to get the book vault token and another chance to fight Cacillius. Okay, so let's go. It's going to bang bang on the door, much like the Love Shack. And here we go. Intruder alarm. Mystical detection alarms emanate throughout the city. Doom's legions have prepared for my arrival, it seems. May Sidorak curse his fate. Now, you notice I have an up arrow for training Gertrude. I'm going to show you a little something. I got 322 on her on my own. But you don't want to double dip covers, okay? So I'm going to go into Strange Sites. I'm going to go Event Awards. I'm going to scroll down a bit. In level 10, you're guaranteed you're going to get a cover for her. They're going to give me a red cover, okay? So I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to my Gertrude. And I'm going to, since they're going to give me a red cover, I'm going to put these shards into purple. Because I know that red cover they're going to give me is going to go right there, make it the 333. So I don't want to... I want to make sure if I pull any covers that they don't become wasted covers. You want to spread it pretty thinly if you can until you get 333. As long as every ability gets 3, you're pretty safe from there. From getting repeats. I mean, it's still possible, but you cut down your chances immensely. Anyways, stick with I-Hulk and Okoye. It's an easy mode. It's the first one. You know, this isn't going to be hard at all. You can put other people in here if you want. There aren't tile movers, really. If you want to use Doctor Strange here, if you don't have I-Hulk, if you want to use anyone else. Medusa. Medusa's a great one. Polaris. Anyone who has a power that triggers every turn to do damage. Okoye is going to beef them up. If you don't have Okoye with any sort of black covers in at all, Apocalypse also works. 5-star Wanda does. But only 5-star characters have that ability to power up abilities like this. And so if you're playing a shield level 10, I hope you have someone like that available at your disposal. Stephen Strange, I knew you would arrive here. Now leave the way you came. This is Doom's world, and you are not welcome. I will leave when I am in possession of the Book of Vishanti, Doom, and not before. Your reputation for arrogance and stubbornness preceded you. Doombots, show Doctor Strange the error of his ways. So many. Very well, by the mystic moons of Munipur, I will defeat them. I apologize if I mispronounce any of these words, but honestly, I don't know all of his words by heart. I'm doing my best. Let's start off with that yellow ability of hers. Concentrating on a couple of very small, easy details to remember. Get team-ups, get yellow, get red, then get black. If you fail in any of those, it's okay. Just get a color that keeps Okoye in front. So in this case, blue. Because if she's not in front, you're going to lose a team-up, and that makes her the abilities even weaker. Yeah, I'll just match that, be done. Ha 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 ha. He is gone, and the Doombots, no, they were real, but Doom himself, a hologram. He has indeed made his world his own. He could be anywhere, everywhere at once. Discovering his true location will not be easy, but there is no time to delay. Okay. So the first 3 nodes of every one of these is going to be, well, with the exception of one story that I can think of. Maybe 2? But anyways, they're going to be these level 65s, these easy nodes, as I like to call them. The easy nodes, the enemies never go up from level 65, and to be quite honest, we don't need this team. I like to use this team. Thanos. Either Thanos will do, 5-star or 3-star. 5-star is obviously stronger, better, easier to kill with in one hit. I put Thor in here because at half health or less, his green kicks in. It makes life a lot easier on some of your teams you'll use later on, and we'll get into them. But you need to get half health or less. Thanos is going to help trim his health down for us. I put Colossus in there because his match damage is so stupidly strong that all it takes is one match, and you're done with the whole entire thing, thanks to Thanos. Okay? You're gonna see this rinse and repeat pretty quick. So I'm just gonna match this blue. There you go, court death. Damage is done. Now I begin to feel Doom's magic. Every filament and tendril woven through the city. All technology is his. It responds only to his will. Has he learned this from the book? I must free it from his grasp. Okay, so storyline's going to repeat, but let's be quite fair here. I'm not going to go through each one of these 3 times right now. We want this video to be a little shorter, but for running the nodes and doing my daily grind, rest assured, besides that yellow one, I'm going to run every single one of these nodes 3 times total. So in my off time, when I'm not on camera doing this, I will be running each of these 2 more times behind the scene. I'm just going to go through them one at a time though, to show you what I'm doing. Maybe a couple more times of these easy ones just to tenderize Thor down to half health or less. But from that point on, all bets are off. Just 1 node at a time. I'll double back and do them on my own time. You don't need to watch me grind away at some of these things, except for maybe the challenge node. Meh, we'll get there and see. I just don't want to waste too much of your time and my time. Okay. Next one, tendrils of corruption. Magic and machines all turned against me. Even with the mystic moons and Munipur assisting my spells, I cannot prevail. But I must prevail somehow to save this world and all others from the rift. Okay, same team. We need to tenderize them. These robots resist the mystic arts. I cannot destroy them quickly enough, and when I confront Doom himself, the Vishanti alone know what will follow. Doom knows what you will follow, strange, your defeat, and Doom's final triumph. Only Doom reigns in this world. Here, Doom is supreme. It's funny they say that, and then you just like use Colossus and punch one in the face. Done. Lots of talk. Doom has weakened me. Even my mystic might is overmatched by this many Doombots. But I must. The book. They fall back. No, they simply fall. What has done this? I believe I have. Reed Richards. I am Stephen Strange. Energy from your magic led me straight to you. Doom will know too. But the 2 of us, we can break this world free. With that device? I designed it specifically to deactivate the Doombots and counter Doom's technologies. Together with your magical powers, we can withstand and vanquish Doom's powers. Precisely. Okay, and we'll go to here. This is still level 65 as it says in the level range, but it's a wave node, which means I only need to run it twice, but on camera, once again, only once. I'm going to put Black Panther in here as my middle guy. So when you get a wave node and we're doing easy stuff, I put Black Panther in because he's going to retaliate after he's unstunned from 5-star Thanos, not 3-star Thanos. Black Panther don't care about 3-star Thanos. 3-star Thanos don't stun. Okay? But then Black Panther's going to jump up from 5-star Thanos' stun, do another big hit. Court death's going to happen all over again. For some reason, 5-star Thanos and 5-star Panther are like peanut butter and jelly. And I don't know why they designed it like that. That's not a thing, but whatever. I digress. Does your device have powers over mindless ones as well? I'm afraid not. Then you focus your energies on the Doombots. By the flames of the Faltine, I will destroy the mindless ones. Does anyone else see Faltine and think of like saltine crackers? I mean, is it just me? It's probably just me. So there you go. There comes Black Panther with his retaliation. Thanos court deaths again. They're down again. It's back to Thanos' turn to make a match. That's like 6 enemies dead that quick, right? And we will match, oh, I don't know, this? Sure. They get 1 move. Good for them. Court death, getting it done. Now, Thor is almost at half health. My Thor's half health point is just below 24,000 hit points. Send off that stuff. Gotta send aid to your allies, right? Okay. So I need a little bit more. I need 1 more hit. I'm going to do this tendrils 1 more time. I'm not reading the text again because we need to just get on with it. But you get to see why we're bringing Thor down to half health here in just a second. I'm going to show you one of the teams I like to use. Okay, over here. Onslaught, which is funny because this node was made way before they had 5-star Onslaught be a character. It's like, it makes me wonder if they ever thought about that. Kind of like how 2-star Ares has the move Onslaught. Anyways, the mindless ones and the Doombots might be a terrifying challenge, but with Richard's device and my sorcery, we can still beat them. Okay, here's one of the teams I like to use. We got our Thor Tenderized. Let me show you a little bit. Let's scroll on down. We'll put America Chavez here, even unboosted. I don't care. I'm using her. Why? Not because of Punch Everyone. If you're a 4-star player, strictly in 4-star land, sure, put Punch Everyone up to 5. It's fun. But otherwise, I like to use yellow for my free AP it gives me with match 4s and those traps it makes. And more importantly, because this is green. If you have more AP than the enemy in at least 3 colors, create a critical tile. If you have more AP than the enemy in at least 5 colors, also deal. That's a good amount of damage, but that's because she's boosted. Trim that down to a little less than half of that. But still, that's nice. It's an extra bit of damage for no reason other than because you have the AP. Anyways, over here, we're scrolling down, half Thor, as I like to call him, because he's at half health. And then, no, I don't even have him champed, but Shang-Chi, I'm missing 1 cover, mind you. But even if you have, less covers than this, you might find this to be really fun too. So, this blue, I know I have 5 covers in it, I got lucky. But if you take a look there, each combo point increases Shang-Chi's match damage by 473. If he ends a turn without his team having made a red or purple match, he loses all combo points. In other words, keep his combo points rolling. His purple lets you create a critical tile where you want. It only costs 7. His red only costs 7. It lets you destroy chosen tiles and get health back while doing it. Think of both of these abilities as ways to get red and purple matches back in control for you when you don't have it. Or, for the red purposes, just for healing if Shang-Chi really needs it. We're going to throw in a blue and purple boost. And remember, this part's only if you have the ISO to spare. If you're still trying to build up your farms and get all the characters rostered, I understand not having the ISO to spend on this part. I do this to speed up things. Blue and purple match damage. And critical boost. You're going to use crits a lot. America Chavez and Shang-Chi are both making crits. Thor's in there to supply you with 5 free AP every turn because his green destroys 5 basic red, green, or yellow tiles. I'm guaranteed 5 extra AP in 3 different colors. Not like 5 per color, but you get the point. Every turn. That's helping Chavez put her stuff down. Notice I put him second, her third. Remember, this middle slot is number 1, left slot is number 2, right slot's number 3. Every turn, the passive is going to trigger like this. Thor's going to do the God of Thunder. I'm going to get 5 extra AP spread across 3 colors. America Chavez, then her passive kicks in, making that crit tile if I have more AP than the enemy. So make sure you put her last so it triggers after Thor does his God of Thunder trick. Okay? Anyways, let's go so you can see it in action. Okay, a little bit lucky here. I see a match 5 off the rip. That's not normally how this works, but we'll take match 5s every chance we get. Okay, and then for this one, we'll take the match 4 of purple on a crit tile. Thank you very much. And that was that. That was actually even easier than I expected. But to be quite honest, it's not because America Chavez was boosted, although it did help. It's not because Shang-Chi is, 4-3-5, although it did help. It's because of those boosts. It's because of the whole entire combination of things. You're basically stacking the entire game in your favor each time. Thor's going to make that AP. Chavez is going to get that critical tile out there for you. And any cascades that happen, Shang-Chi is making those matches for you with increased match damage. It almost plays itself. Just make sure you're matching red and purple every time. And if you don't use his red and purple until you don't have a red or purple match to make. Make sense? Because then when you don't have the match to make, you can use his red and purple abilities to create a red or purple match. I'm going to move on to the next one. So these are tile movers. So the same team can still work. And I'll show you, you know what? Let's take a break from that. Let's go back to how this was with Doctor Strange, just to show you how this works against actual enemies that are, you know, buffed to a decent level. The Doombots have dropped back to surround Doom, but in their place, oh no, Doom has taken over Ultron. Those are Ultron drones. I can feel his power animating them. No, the corrupted power of the book. These Ultron drones must not stand in our way. We must recover the book, Richards. Only then will your world be free of doom. Okay. Now, I'm going to put, in this team's case, Doctor Strange likes retaliating based on active powers being used. So I'm going to put a sentry bot in front. I want that mindless one in the back. He's the only one that's going to use abilities, hence he's the only one that's going to trigger Strange. Because he's the only one that's going to trigger Strange, keep him back. Keep him alive as long as you can. Because as long as he keeps casting powers and abilities, Doctor Strange is going to keep dishing out damage. Okay? So, let's go with team-up tiles. As annoying these sentries are, it's not about killing them first. It's more about killing the mindless one last, because Strange is your ally. I hope that makes sense for you. See? That flames the faultine, retaliation, just because that mindless one cast that ability. I'll take the yellow AP, thank you. Does I-beam. Oh, here comes Flames of the Faultine. Boosted because of Okoye's Wakanda Forever. Just in case you didn't realize, my Okoye does Wakanda Forever for 1,415 damage for each team-up AP you have. I only have 5 team-up AP right now. Just 5. But do the math. 5 times 1,415, you're looking at, what is that? I'm doing the math in my head and I'm slow at it. About 7,000 extra. It's about 7,000 extra damage. And it's only at 5 extra team up. So you take this, the enemy fires a power, deal almost 6,000 damage to the target, add 7,000 on top of that. You're doing more than double his normal damage just because Okoye is there saying, hey, Wakanda Forever. So, oh yeah, and this Red Hulk here does 25k for 7. It does a bunch of damage to himself, but did you know it does not do the damage to himself if the enemy's already dead? See? Nice and easy. Okay, let's move on to Wave Node. One true servant of doom. Facing down Ultron is dangerous, but perhaps we can learn from this puppet the location of his master. Okay, so these wave nodes are a little tricky because, well, here, let me show you why. So it says weight level range 450 to 450, waves 3. It doesn't tell you who's in there. There could be all tile movers. It could be all goons. It could be a mix. You have no clue unless you've played this before or maybe look it up online. So you kind of gotta go in for like a worst case situation. That said, I'm going to switch it up a bit. In my personal opinion, I'd probably stick with the teams I have been using. There's nothing wrong with Okoye, I-Hulk, and like Doctor Strange, or Okoye, I-Hulk, and 5-star Scarlet Witch. Heard as an augment for that a lot, but let's just say we don't have that option. My good old Kitty Pocket, or Kitty, Polaris, and Rocket, they're almost always good. And Kitty takes care of goons really easily with her purple. Polaris and Rocket, well, if you don't know what they do, you're about to see it, but that's quite ridiculous. And Kitty, of course, boosts everything to deal with special tiles. So, best of all, they don't need any boosts because, honestly, they don't use the AP. So, here we go. We've destroyed enough of the drones to attract the attention of the original. You fight in vain, humans. Doom rules here. Ultron praising an organic life form? This is a bizarre realm indeed. The age of doom dawns. Prepare for your end. Now in this case, I'm going to match the tile mover first, not because I want the mindless ones to stay alive, but because the tile mover is actually going to match tiles and get rid of them, and I want them. We'll have Polaris. We want to use them. So we're going to match that strike tile right there. Make more of them. Now part of the deal is I want to match as many strike tiles as I can. Because Kitty's going to boost whatever's out there, but I want to boost the strike tiles. I don't want to boost the other tiles. I don't care about them as much. Strike tiles are the way. The strike tiles boost everything. So I'm going to match this black to cascade into that blue and yellow. So thank you, particle accelerator. Okay, so I'm going to cast this red just in case the enemy gets something off, because why not? I want to take that match 5 there, I really do, but you know what I don't want? That protect tile. I don't want it. I just don't. So I'm not going to match it because it's going to destroy that projectile. It's going to give me projectiles, and that way Kitty might start buffing them. I don't care about those. I'm just going to do this to the side despite missing out on a match 5. I don't want her buffing those. This may sound ridiculous, but you want her buffs to all be on strike tiles. You get the most damage out of her as much as possible. See, there you go. We got rid of that projectile. Good, 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 good. So now let's get rid of this one right here. Gets more strikes on the board. I mean, you could just play her by matching anything and everything you see, but I guarantee you will play faster if you concentrate on just the strikes. You might say to yourself, hey, but you're matching your strikes away. Aren't you just resetting your damage right there and then and there? You're right. To an extent, you are. But if I match it away, if I match a protect or an attack away, it's making 3 of them. And that's clogging the board more, which Kitty will buff those instead of strikes. I'd rather have more strikes out there, because eventually you'll have so many strikes that the odds are she's buffing strikes that are hiding in corners and places where they won't be matched away. Okay, I'll take that. I mean, I'm assuming you're seeing the damage put out. There's plenty of it. To be quite honest, I don't know why I cast that red. Probably shouldn't have cast it earlier because, like I'm saying, you just want strikes all the time, and that red's going to help make attacks. It's almost purposeless. Once upon a time, I cared about the attack tiles, and maybe if you don't have as buff as a 5-star roster as you want, maybe you'll want attack tiles as well. But I'm just telling you from my experience what works faster. Now, don't forget, Ultron's immune to stun. So if you're going to use Polaris' blue, use it on someone else. I'm going to match that to get 2 strikes done. I have tons of strikes out there, which is great. Polaris likes it. Kitty likes it. Happy, happy teammates. See, works pretty decently. What do you think? We can do quicker, to be quite honest. This device can't overcome so many enemies. We've got to get out of here. All is not lost. I know where to go. Dr. Doom was controlling Ultron. The eye can trace the tendrils of Doom's influence back to his hidden fortress. The eye sees, does it? More than you know, Richards. Let us follow it. Now, I could go through this yellow one right now, the Book of Vishanti, but I'm not gonna. Because as soon as you beat that one, the game takes you back to the overlying story hub, so that way you can fight Cacillius. I want to do these side nodes first, one each, okay, for this video's purposes. We're gonna start with Gamora, Guardians of the Galaxy. So these essential nodes are a little different. We have to use the guy in the middle that they give us. In this case, Gamora. We're going to use that level up cover they gave us just to bump her up a little more. Not like it's really going to matter. Now, one of my favorite two-man teams to use is Okoye and I-Hulk. Although, honestly, you guys haven't seen my other buddies, Apocalypse and Half-Thor. You saw what Half-Thor does, getting red, yellow, and green AP constantly every turn. Well, it just so happens Apocalypse loves red and yellow AP. Is it clicking yet? It should. We're going to boost red and yellow AP to make this quicker. Let's get in there. If you get to see a chance to get rid of that black strike tile in the beginning, do so. It's not that damaging. It's just that it slows down the game. Watch. You gotta wait on those numbers to go up. You might say, hey, Pi, that's just like a second. That's a second I don't have. Waiting every turn for that to go on. You know how much quicker that'd be if it didn't exist? Anyways, shared strength. Stealing random AP, thank you to Vanessa Fisk. And Apocalypse's big old Hawaiian punches. Punch to you, and almost dead. I mean, if you don't know, all the powers increased by 9,000 damage, and he does 4 punches that do 4,000 each. So that's 13,000 damage basically 4 times when you do his red with his yellow out. Hence, I like Thor boosting Apocalypse. Also, hence why I like to tenderize Thor and get him ready to boost people like that. Gertrude Yorks. Got 3-star Doom and 2 decoys. You can see with the eye that this is just a laughing hologram of Doom, but no less deadly, infused with the book's power. Gertrude's pretty awesome. I would totally make use of her yellow if I thought 3-star Doom was going to be a threat at all right now, but unfortunately they're not. There's not a ton of fun we can have with this node outside of what you've seen already. You could play a more defensive style. You could do like Beta Ray Bill and Kitty. That's always a good one. You could do some of these teams, like you could use Iron Man because he is boosted if you're feeling so gutsy, and America Chavez, I believe, is Team Iron Man if I remember correctly, and she's boosted. Let me see, just to double check. Nope, not Team Iron Man. Forget who it was. I thought someone was Team Iron Man and was boosted. Maybe I'm off. Oh, I am off. I was thinking of Captain Marvel. That's right. So, but still. But the reason I was saying all that is because that red of his Actually does pretty good damage. 22k for 9 red. It's okay. But then an extra 20k for each Team Iron Man ally. Yikes. It's pretty good. Anyways. But we're not going to do any of that. Like I said, I want to get through this a little quicker. If you're using only 4-star people and this is the boost list they give you, may I suggest doing something with Dark Beast and someone who spawns black tiles to abuse. He does, don't forget, his bleeding edge. Beast smash damage is increased by 57% for every black AP you have. And whenever an enemy matches a friendly special tile, Beast creates 3 strength 105 black projectiles. And of course, if a friendly match includes a friendly special tile, get 2 additional AP. So if you have black tiles out there that have specials on them, you'll get more AP off them. You're going to boost your black up a ton if you do this right. I suggest Cloak and Dagger. They're good friends for him. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Why not, right? Well, I can think of reasons why not, but... Oh, oops. Derp, forgot. I can't use boosteds. Powered up ain't going to show that. There you go. This is a little silly. I usually wouldn't do this. I usually just go with my 5 stars and roll, but I'm pretty sure we'll win. It'd be funny if I don't, though, right? You're like, ha! This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Look at this crackpot. So we want that black AP. Don't forget, that's the main objective here. We're going to keep Cloak and Dagger on this mode. We're not going to use their purple to switch whether they're light or dark, okay? We want to keep the black rolling. We need those black tiles created, and created often. So we're up to 8 black. Okay, just to show, we're at 8 black. Look at his match damage. Over 1100 for blue, over 1000 for black. He's a 4-star character. A 4-star character. It's pretty good. Anyways, could use these clever claws. If matched or destroyed by the enemy, they deal damage plus damage for his other enemies. That's not bad. Why not? Not doing anything else with them. The nice thing is you can make them wherever you want. I don't know if there's anything we really necessarily want them to be. Maybe we should set it up first. Yeah, let's set it up first. Let's go... We'll go right here. Okay. Do this red. Old Lace attack. Deal 1291 damage plus 258 damage for each strike, protect, or attack tile. Combine that you have more than an enemy, which we do have a few. A little bit. I don't know if it's really worth it though. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's a little off. Oh, I got it. Right here. Trap tiles. Trap. And then put all those there, right? And then I make it so he has to do this. Okay, do that damage. Match this right here. See? He's gonna make that match. Unless they ruin it. Well, whatever, that still helps. Uh-oh, Gertrude's got her yellow out. That's a big deal. It's even better if you have an Okoye or Apocalypse boosting it, but I digress. I'm making this black. I could match those reds over there, but I'm making that black. There we go. I guess I'll take that just to get rid of some of those enemy tiles. But 14 black right now. Okay. So now the enemy's not going to make any more matches because I got rid of Doom. So this purple's is purposeless. So we're just going to do this. Get more black AP. You see how that's like 8,000 damage on a match? It's ridiculous. Here, before we end the match, look at that. 2,500 for blue, 2,200 for black, 1,900 for green. And it's a 4-star character. And we're only at 19 black. We're not even at 30 yet. So yes, you could totally go through this with Dark Beast if you wanted. You could do Cloak and Dagger or Domino. I would suggest Cloak and Dagger though. And someone else to, you could always put in like Kitty or someone else to play with the tiles you're making. I think Kitty would be a good one. Or if you don't have Kitty, you can always go with like 4-star Kate Pride, honestly. You know, someone to play with those enemy tiles because you're going to be matching them away quite often. Okay, moving on. Electro Woman Without Fear. We got 3 sentries here. Yuck. So, ugh. I'm just going to do this. Yeah. Sentries are annoying. If you have, once again, if you have Okoye, use her with Immortal Hulk. And best thing about Immortal Hulk, like I showed you with Okoye, right? That black does so much extra damage without you doing anything else. This green does the passive damage. If you only have 1 green cover, perfect. You don't need the black. The black is what makes him immortal, quote unquote. It just helps him come back to life, but it also hurts him when he makes green matches. If you have no covers in black, you're actually okay. Of course, every cover gives you more health, but in this case, his black kind of hurts him too. His red is nice for this big old red nuke, but once again, it has nothing to do with his green. As long as you have 1 cover in his green, you're going to do basic damage every turn as long as you meet the requirements that it's stating here. Okoye will boost it as much as possible, so go for it. If you don't have an option with Immortal Hulk, throw in, like I said, Medusa, Polaris, somebody that does passive hits every turn. Heck, you can use Black Bolt if you want. You just got to build those charge tiles, but he'll start doing it. You get the idea. So, without further ado, let's finish this stuff off. Career sentries. More yellow from Okoye, which once again is more important. Even though we had enough to do Elektra's yellow, even though she's new, no. We need Okoye's yellow all the time. It makes more team-ups, and team-ups mean more damage. Look at that. There's a match 4 of red over there, and I'm just going to be like, nope. Team-ups are very, very important. Look at all that damage. Immortal Hulk is ridiculous. There's a reason why people desire those covers from him. Of course, they desire Okoye even more, but together they're a pretty silly, awesome team. Kind of like how Thanos and Black Panther are, right? I'm mentioning yellow because I want yellow for Okoye, not because I want Elektra up front. I'm going to take away that because I want to keep her in front and less tiles for the enemy to use. That feed the system thing is pretty annoying, let's be honest. There we go. That guy's done. Get some more team up. There we go. Honestly, that'll go really good with Medusa because all those enemy tiles that get made, you can make AP off of it and then use that AP for Elektra. I mean, why not, right? Okay, and then finally, Eternal Doom. Dr. Doom's power is growing. Stop this madness and take back New York. This is the challenge node. Okay, you know it because it has the green border around it. That outline tells you it's special. This node doesn't pop up in any other shield clearance level. We got a 5-star Doom here, level 530, with 2 brawlers side by side. Okay, that means 1 tile mover and 2 non-tile movers. Keep in mind, if Dr. Doom is 5-star Doom is killed first, he passively gets rid of all of your, hence his enemies, strike, attack, and protect tiles on the board. It's pretty horrible if you're relying on teams like this. If you're doing a whole kitty-based, Kitty Rocket fun team, or Beta Ray Bill, team, it's pretty horrible. That said, it's not impossible, and I'll show you how. We're going to go through with this challenge node team first. The Winfinite. If you have Beta Ray Bill with any amount of yellow covers, please use him for this point. It makes projectiles, it makes, to start with, and it gives you blue and green AP, for any time a friendly projectile is destroyed or matched. And we got 4-star Thanos, which can be interchangeable with any other green AP based destroyer. So we use him because it destroys 32 random tiles, which is, by the way, exactly half of the board. I don't know if you know that, but there's only 64 tiles on the board at a time, so that's half of the board gone. 32 tiles. As long as you get 12 or more protects in there, guess what? You made enough green to fire this off again and again and again and again. So, and then Polaris, of course, to make more protects for you by matching and destroying stuff. I'm going to put in some blue. I'm going to put in some green, and we're going to go. Now, you might say to yourself, well, if Dr. Doom is going to get rid of the tiles, why would you use this team? Well, you don't think I'd do this without a plan, do you? Now, of course, you want Beta Ray Bill in front as much as you can because he's got the most hit points, he can tank the most, but sometimes things happen, you just can't get your guy in front. Like right here. But it was worth all those protects I put out there. So here's the dealio. We're gonna stun that Dr. Doom, okay? And move on to these minions. We need more blue, we need more green, but I need more protects to make all that happen. Fun thing about destroying a mass amount of tiles, when the game goes to recreate them via Polaris's, what's it called? What's the name of that ability? I'm clicking the wrong ones. There it is, particles. What is it, particle accelerator? No, electromagnetic resonance. There it is. When it goes to create more tiles, if you destroy protects and attacks and strikes all at the same time, I don't know why it does this, but it always prioritizes protects. The protects get made first, so it kind of helps to just fuel this ability. Honestly, if they didn't prioritize that, I don't know if this Winfinite strategy would work as well. But it prioritizes protects get remade first before the strikes and attacks do. So you're about ready to see it happen. Mad Titan's Mercy. Protects with a couple strikes. All kinds of protects out there, right? And there's a few strikes. You can see them, just a couple. Those mostly protects, right? So I'm gonna fire this again. So I just matched the strike away. Mostly protects, right? I'm gonna do this scuttlebutt. There we go. Use this Clash the Worthy. I got 30 blue So a 6 is nothing to spend there. And 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 6 is nothing to spend. Get the point? I'll do this Mad Titan's Mercy again. Okay. I've only got 1 strike left on the board. No, 2. I see 2 of them. We had more than that, didn't we? It's because protects get prioritized. It's just how it is. So this works really well, mainly because of that. So that's one way. We kept Doom for last because we didn't want him getting rid of the tiles, but we stunned him and kept him stun locked right there. He couldn't do anything but watch his minions fall. That's one way to get through these shield challenge levels. I'm going to run another one here. This is an oldie but goodie, the challenge node team. This is the first way I was able to get through these teams before Beta Ray Bill and that Winfinite came along. 5-star Hawkeye with as many purple covers as you can. Back in the day, I only had like, I want to say 3 of them. And like 1 blue and 1 red. Like before I was a big 5-star player, okay? But it still worked. Gamora, champed up. Coulson, champed up. Put it on the appropriate supports. You need them. Wong has to go on him, okay? Why? When the supporter character makes a blue match, there's a chance to gain 1 extra blue AP. You need those blue APs. Also, when a friendly power is fired, there's a chance to remove an enemy special tile. So when a friendly power is fired, anybody's power in your team is fired, chance to remove an enemy special tile. That's big. You need to clear your purple tiles away. The rank 3 thing isn't necessary. We need the rank 1 and the rank 2 thing. Okay. Gamora, I put on Milano almost all the time. Rank 3 and rank 4 are the main reasons why. Well, and rank 1. At the start of the battle, chance to gain 3 black AP, chance to gain 3 purple AP. The purple's not for her, that's for Coulson. We'll get back to that in a second. Rank 1, when a supporter character fires a power, there's a almost 50% chance of creating another purple strike tile. That's a big deal. We need purple special tiles on the board for her passive. If you don't remember, her passive states the Deadliest Woman. At the start of the turn, if all purple tiles are friendly specials, Gamora removes those tiles and downs the target. That's amazing, and it's very useful here. We also put her blue at 5 because for 6 blue AP, you're stunning the target for 3 turns and a random enemy for 1 turn. So that's 2 people stunned, and that passive is going to trigger twice, creating 2 purple special tiles in your name. And then finally just Coulson. This is only just for extra pizzazz. But the rank 1, there's a 47% chance to gain 5 purple AP. More purple to start with, right? If I have more purple, it means I could use his best laid plans to make 2 charge tiles that are swapped. In other words, guaranteeing me my blue AP quicker. I need that blue AP, I need to stun the enemy, I need Coulson to do his super secret tech. So create 1 random 1 turn countdown. That 1 turn countdown goes back to Hawkeye, whose purple says, when a friendly countdown tile reaches 0, gain 3 blue and 2 red. Where does the blue go? Back to Gamora to stun people. Where does the red go? Back to Hawkeye to fire a 5 AP arrow, which makes Coulson make another countdown, which makes both of those countdowns go down quicker, or not quicker, but more efficiently, creating AP. It's a loop of AP, a loop of stunning, and a loop of Gamora one-hit killing people. It works. Trust me. So, we boosted our red, we boosted our blue. Let's get in there. Okay. We got a little bit of purple, a little bit of blue from our supports, but that's okay. We got enough. I want that blue. Darn it. It's okay. We'll get it. So now that I got 5 red, I'm going to fire off a red arrow, which means Coulson's going to do a 1 turn. Oh, look at that. And that support kicked in, getting rid of that ability. I got my 1 turn countdown. I got a 3 turn countdown. I'm saving my blue for Gamora. You want to do that. I will take this black AP, which will be very handy for Gamora. See, now we got 10 blue AP all of a sudden. We'll incapacitate him. And that bot over there. Now you might think I'd like to keep those purple tiles out there, but no, I don't. Why is that? Because we want as few purple tiles out there as possible. The less purple tiles you have, the less you need to be special to one-hit kill somebody. You're trying to control your purple tile population that's on the board. We're also going to keep everybody stunned. Wong's going to keep removing tiles. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to use this best laid plans to pump up some of our AP real quick here. So I got 10 black, okay? I'll match that. There we go. So that black makes 6 purple attack or strike tiles. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blank purples out there. So I'm gonna hold off on using it just yet. There we go. Now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out there. So each one of those countdowns that goes down lets more tiles drop from the top. So it could shake up the amount of purples on my board more. It's not necessarily what we want. But every stun we do gets more of these tiles out there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 blank purples out there. That's good. Now we'll do this. If we automatically kill Doom and he does his passive fall in favor thing where he removes all the special tiles from the board, it's okay. Because honestly, we're going to remove all the purple ones anyways when we insta-kill him, right? So, also, we're going to create a red tile just to make sure that we have enough AP coming in, you know, being generated so we can keep stunning rolling, just in case he doesn't die. I mean, you never know, a purple tile might drop from the top. And it didn't. So, bye-bye, Doom. See, he doesn't get rid of countdowns. Those are there. Created a whole bunch of AP for myself. We're gonna take this black. If we can match away those purples, this will go a lot quicker. But can't just make it happen. We have to kind of wait. So now I'm going to stun this guy and that guy. Gets me 2 more tiles out there and another countdown. I'm going to make, not the red one, I wanted to do, oh, it's not ready. Never mind. We have 16 blue. We have more than enough blue. I'm not going to make more arrows just because I can. Because more arrows means more tiles dropping from the top. And I don't want as many tiles as we can deal with. We're trying to eliminate purple tiles up there. Go this way, stun him now. And then we're going to go use best laid plans. Why? Because we're going to take this purple, match it over here. We're getting rid of more purple and charging up our purple to use best laid plans again if we can help it. The more purples we get rid of, the easier chance it is to one-hit kill somebody. I'll take that red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 8 purples out there. Okay, I guess I'll do this for now. Okay, stun you. Get the extra tile out there. Thank you very much. Take all 5 of those purples away. Now we only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blank purples out there. Since I have 7, Let's take a look. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out there right now. If we use this purple to instead at this point give us more black. Now we have how much out there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purples out there right now. Dang. Well, we can still do this. Here we go. This is going to make 6 of them. We got one more blank purple out there. This yellow makes 1 purple countdown tile. That is a special. There you go. Got all the purple specials I need. Now, don't match team up. Team up will, when you have 6 or more team up, Coulson reduces a countdown by 1, which means another countdown could expire, and hence more tiles could fall from the top. Try not to match a countdown when you're in this position. I think I'm in a position, though, where I have to, which is kind of a shame. I don't see any colorful matches. Oh well. Okay, these things happen. Oh, no purple dropped though. Got lucky. So here comes the insta-kill. There you go. Okay. This guy's still stunned for a while. Poor him. Now if you notice, we're not really doing a ton of damage. We're just insta-killing people to death. And stunning them so they can never, 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 never move. Put out this red. And put it out again. Look at all the damage we're doing, because we can. Done. This team can work at almost any level. You just need, at almost any stage. The only thing is you need to make sure you get your blue AP up to 6 to incapacitate by turn 2 on some of those nodes. Some of these challenge nodes have people like Carnage or Beta Ray Bill or other people that work really fast and really quick to dismantle you. So if you're not stunning those problem people really quick within a couple turns, it's all for naught. Okay. I'm going to run them one more time before I move on to Cacillius and that stuff. Because I want to show you one more team I like to use. Yeah, there's a couple more teams I like to use, honestly. But I'm going to go back to the well, Okoye, with Iceman, and where are you at? Where are you at? There he is, Half Thor. Half Thor is going to feed both of these people, and it's going to be fun. I'm going to heal her up just to make sure nothing goes wrong. We're going to boost the team up. We want reds, we want blues, we want whites. Okay? Let's go. There's some sort of American patriotic thing in there, but that's not what I'm going for. We want, unlike most fights with Okoye, you want blues to start. Why? Because you want Iceman's his ability to stun out there. All these little on ice tiles, you need those out there as soon as possible to start stunning opponents. This whole build works because of the stun factor, and then of course Okoye's extra damaging abilities. Here we go. So before I fire this yellow off, which actually I will do it now. Okay. So now I can do that. 3 turns of stun. Don't have to worry about him at all for a while. I'm gathering red, yellow, and green AP as I go. Tempted to match that green that it has told me to, but honestly, team up AP is still paramount. You'll see why. Thor is gathering the AP for me. I got plenty of it to show. Okay, fire off those Icemen. Here's some fun you can have. You take her spear, throw it through a couple of these, ooh, wait a minute. I just saw match 5. Sorry. Hold up. Matching an Iceman does team damage. I'm sorry, I should probably explain that. His Iceman, when you destroy one of those Iceman repeaters, it deals damage to the enemy team. That, of course, is boosted by Okoye. Starting to get the picture? It only costs 7 green, and you put out 5 of these things? That's crazy good. So, I'm going to throw a spear through these 2 Icemen right here. Maybe those ones? Yeah, I'm going to do this. Even though it's going to hit a crit, I'm going to fire through them. So now that guy's stunned for 2 turns. And now I can go down here and stun this guy for a turn. So I just got a free move. Uninterrupted. No countdowns went down for the enemy at all. I'm going to take match 5 because I can. And let's see. I'll take some more team up AP. We're up to 20 now. Things are very, very, very well boosted. You know what 20 AP... Well, there you go. Do you see what 20 AP does? Do the numbers again. 1,400 times 10, that's 14,000. Times 20, that's 28,000 extra damage. It's ridiculous. I'm going to put down these Icemen first and hope that this Indomitable Spirit actually makes some match 4s or greater to trigger some of them. It didn't, but it's okay. The team damage still works from Okoye's Royal Talon. See, rank 3. When the supporter character fires a power, there's a chance to deal that much damage to the enemy team. And yes, that's boosted by Okoye's Wakanda Forever. You starting to understand why she's like top tier character still? So, and that should be game. Ooh. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy and all that junk. That was 3 hits of the challenge node. I might go back to hit it one more time later, but that's 3 different teams you could use. I have a couple more teams up my sleeve, but hey, we got more days to run a strange sights, don't we? So don't worry, we'll go and hit some more different team combinations later on. Let's get back to the story at large. The Book of the Vishanti. Doom appears serene, floating with the Book of the Vishanti, but the emanating energies threaten this entire plane. We must find a way to sever his connection to it. So, we're going to use Strange, we're going to use Okoye and Eyehawk. It really doesn't matter. This node is super easy. You can use almost who you want. But like I said, America Chavez is boosted, Dark Beast is boosted. You have nice damaging options right there in both of them if you need them. You see, Richards, Doom is learning the secrets of the book. You must weaken him with your device. It'll take a moment to... I will not be able to hold off Doom's onslaught much longer than a moment. Work quickly. Now, these ending speeches there, those are the things that change depending on what order you do these things in. So, tomorrow you'll see a little bit different. Hopefully. As long as I pick the right one. I'll be 100% honest. I didn't commit it all to memory. I've learned a little bit, though. Okay, so whites, then yellows, then reds, then blacks. There we go. And one last thing to do. The powers of the book are not yet tapped. I can draw more. Yes, more. Too much. Ah! The book has finished the work we began. Few can withstand the lash of the energy when it turns on them. The book did that? The artifacts of the Vishanti occasionally have a will of their own. This was one of those times. I thank you, Reed Richards. I could not have succeeded in this task on my own. Happy to help. We can rebuild our world now without Doom or Ultron. For that, we thank you. And now home, to restore the Book of Sanctum... restore the book to the Sanctum Sanctorum. Okay, which it does take us back to this hub, like I stated. One last note to do, this boss fight against Cacillius. Cacillius, fallen pupil of my mentor, the Ancient One. He's shrouded in the energies of the rift. More power than I could fight alone. I must reclaim my artifacts before I face him. This fight is always the same, no matter how many artifacts or what order you have them in. It's always the same thing, same ending to it whatsoever. The beginning of it, he's going to state something different depending on what artifact you have reclaimed. So, you can't stun them, you can't send them airborne. If you have this, I'm going to show you the first way and the best way, in my opinion, to go about them. 5-star Colossus. Why? Preservation. Colossus' match damage is increased by a bunch. Colossus' allies take 83% less match damage. That's really the trick here. Him and his allies are going to take 83% less match damage. And that's going to give you all the time in the world to do stuff. Now, let's say you don't have him at Champed, you don't have him at 5 colors. That's okay. Any amount less damage you can take per turn, the better. Even if you have him at 1 cover of yellow, I'd suggest using Colossus. He's going to make you take less damage, and hence you'll have more time to make the matches you need. Because Cacillius is actually pretty strong when you get down to it, especially since you can't do any normal damage to him. The only way to kill him is by matching enemy strike tiles. This is where the rest of our team comes in. I highly suggest 4-star Electra, because her purple only costs 7. Is it 7? Yeah, 7. It makes 3 enemy strike tiles, really weak ones. And then, let me filter the colors down for this to make this quicker. There he is, Sabretooth. For 7 black, you make 3 1-strength enemy strike tiles. So 2 different colors, purple or black, to make enemy strike tiles. And then Colossus help mitigate damage the whole time. So let's go down in there and do this. We don't need any boosts because honestly it's not going to help unless we boost our purple or black to make more, but don't need to. The book, that is all you have. This is no library, strange. The Vishanti will grant me strength, and they will no doubt mourn you when the power of the rift overwhelms the book's wards and you are no more. Okay, defeat Cacillius. Cacillius' dark magic protects him from all damage. Match away his strike tiles to deal damage to Cacillius and save the world from the magical threats that lie beyond the rift. Okay, so this first match is going to do almost nothing. We're just building AP. We need purple or black, or both. Matching enemy strike tiles is the way to win, so that red has to go. This yellow has to go. This red has to go. None of these powers are going to do any damage, so don't use Sabretooth's red. However, her red, the Valley of Death, is good because it'll steal enemy AP each turn, and you can use that purple and black to feed Electra and Sabretooth's powers. Hence another reason why I use them. There's a purple right there we're going to use, and it has a strike tile on it. You can see how his match damage is highly mitigated because of Colossus. That's the whole entire reason we do this. We have more time than he does because of this. He matched his own strike tile, so he's dead. Easy again. Oh, to be the Sorcerer Supreme and still fail so utterly. The rift has granted him greater strength than I have ever seen, even in a fellow master. We must depart the rift, and quickly, but we shall return with the power of all that has been stolen. Return when you will, Strange. I await our next encounter. And that is our day 1 of Strange Sights. We went through Doom's Dystopia, the middle door, to show you kind of what might happen with the story change. We have the book now. We're going to go through and use that on the next one, which I think might be the hand. If I remember correctly, I want to say hand is the one I do next to get the story to change a little bit. But that's about it for now. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching and enduring this whole run. I gotta go and do other things, family things around the house, but I'm going to come back later on my own and grind out the rest of those nodes I need to do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for more of Strange Sights. Later, y'all.